Now on BBC One, the BBC News with Frankie McCamley.
Good afternoon. England's Lionesses stand on the brink of women's football history today. Hello and a warm welcome to the programme with me, Frankie McCamley. This is BBC News with the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. Hello and welcome to Politics London. Coming up, but you voted for this change. Why?
Look, this was a really tough decision.
Do you feel a little uneasy?
But this is where we are because of what we have inherited.
Okay,
to get on this drive.
Well, let's just bring you, Sarah, in on this. Do you think that that was the right place for Labour to start? In the last few minutes, the Israeli military says it has killed journalists working for the international news broadcaster Al Jazeera in Gaza. One of those killed was the correspondent Anas Al-Sharif. Well, let's get more with our international editor, Jeremy Bowen. And Jeremy, this news just coming in. What more do we know? You are watching BBC News Live with me, Frankie McCamley. We're right here in the heart of our newsroom, bringing you live analysis and reaction. Hello and good evening. Welcome to a look ahead at what the papers will be bringing us tomorrow. We just heard there that, there could be tax cuts, there could be a number of things coming in, but we're not actually hearing the finer detail yet, are we? We've spoken in the past about some people not being insured to take people off trains. Is it a case of just making sure that more staff in the railway stations are trained? Let's first just talk, please, about providing that aid to those who need it and how difficult has it been? Last week it was just queues of people looking for help. Now there are big white tents erected. What kind of support are people getting? It is incredibly tense here. Lots of people being arrested, either walked out or carried out. And each time people are shouting at the police, shame on you. And the police have this whole area covered and they are going to carry on making arrests. They were told to come with a blank card and a pen, ready to write their message en masse.
London was so quiet. It was such a strange time to be in the capital city. There was nothing else we could do other than watch the news, wait for our release, so to speak, wait for this huge pandemic to end somehow. As the mound was growing, even more people were arriving. There's been a steady stream of people here in Clapham Common coming to pay their respects throughout the day. Her death has not only shocked this community, but caused a debate across the country. Many now questioning, how safe is a woman walking home by herself? This is a dark world where the unimaginable happens to children. They're born into a life where sex is sold on every street corner. In her room, she tells me she was trafficked into the brothel.
When I came here, I think I was 19.
Around 20 women enter these gates every year. We've got to keep the location secret because many are fleeing domestic violence. They'll have to follow a strict drug and alcohol rehabilitation programme. The hope is they'll leave here in around 6 months' time, drug and alcohol free, and with their children. You can smell urine. There's a needle over there. The door doesn't close. There are sheds.
Yeah, I would say that those sheds are probably apartments that people are living in.
A lot of sex workers will be around here, as well as pimps and drug dealers, and they'll all stay in a certain area because they don't need phones. They can find each other quite quickly. Tiffany lives in Michigan. She became pregnant after being raped at the age of 12. For nearly 10 years, she's been looking over her shoulder, worried her rapist may turn up to see her son.
His niece had messaged me saying that he wanted to see him and that they would come pick him up from my house and take him.
Every marker represents a lost baby, taken away from their parents after a miscarriage or stillbirth decades ago.
This issue was raised this week by BBC journalist Frankie McCamley. And since that was run on the BBC News, I have been overwhelmed by communications that I've received from parents and other family members about their babies.
Let me just see if I can pull a few people out of the queue. Excuse me, sir, you're on BBC News. Why have you come down today and where are you from? Well, good evening, Ben. Where I am at the moment is just a few metres, actually, from where the couple were arrested. I've been speaking to Boris Johnson's constituents throughout the day, and many people here are very engaged and very aware of the proceedings that have been taking place. It's so good, they've named it twice, but whatever you do, don't say his name 3 times. But they have, because Beetlejuice is back. You can hear behind me what is some quite ominous, maybe creepy music. Well, to tell me a little bit more than that, I can't believe I'm going to say this, I am joined by the one, the only, Julia Roberts and my Hala Heron. Thank you so much.
So there was only one thing to do next. We gave it a go. We then dived down to go for the jump.
Just a quick update on the football. The Lionesses are through to the Euro finals, beating Italy 2-1 in extra times. But for now, from all of us, enjoy the rest of your evening and good night.